Thank you. What's the price tag of all that?
Senator Graham, as you know, a lot of these do have high price tags.
Well, just within $1 trillion or so, what is it?
It's some very important,
You know I'm going to vote for you, but
I get it. It's expensive.
But I just want to like people back home to know, okay, all that sounds good, but I mean, what does it cost?
It sounds good, but I think you have to talk about the details. So when we talk about the global cost of things.
Is it fair to say you can't give me a price tag today, but you'll work on it and give me one later?
I will work on it.
And give me one later?
There are some details. I think there are some bipartisan nuggets in those infrastructure packages and others. I'm sure we'll get the opportunity to work on together.
Are you worried about a run on our border, southern border, if we keep changing the policies of immigration?
You can imagine I've spent a lot of time on this the last 4 years and spent some time down in Southern California and Texas.
Yeah.
You visit one part of the border, you've not visited another part. It's all very different, the topography. So yeah, I believe.
Well, let's just talk about policy.
Yep.
Not forget about topography here. The Remain in Mexico policy of the Trump administration required people seeking asylum in the United States to stay in Mexico until their court date. Do you think that was a beneficial change?
I think there were some side effects that were not, I think, of us as a country, including lack of access to counsel. Frankly, that if you're interested.
Well, we're talking about waiting there until your court date. I mean, there's 1.5 million, over 1 million person backlog in the asylum system. Are you concerned that if we go back to the old policy of allowing people to be processed in the United States, released in the United States for a court date years in the future, most don't show up, that will entice more people to come here to seek asylum?
Senator Graham, I think the speed in which our immigration system works is a bipartisan one. No one wants an asylum system that takes years and years and years. I think one of the unfortunate side effects of Remain in Mexico is you do take.
Do you support changing that policy, eliminating it?
Yeah, I do think we need to, and I think as the administration is doing, taking a pause and looking to make sure we have an immigration system that works.
They're expecting to be 13,000 unaccompanied minors to hit our border in May. Why do you think the increase?
You know, I have not seen the figures you are using. I think border, as you are well known as someone who has reached across the aisle for solutions. The only way we're going to find any solutions in immigration is a bipartisan one. So yeah, I'm concerned, but I do think there are solutions.
Well, let me just, again, you're highly qualified for the job, and I'm going to vote for you, but, Senator Sanders gave sort of a laundry list of things that you need to support that the Biden administration is proposing. Maybe we can find common ground, maybe we can't. But I've worked on about every gang bill there is around here for immigration. And what I see is a retreat on policies that worked. I was in Arizona a couple of weeks ago, and this year versus last year, there's been almost 100% increase in people coming to our border. So for us to get immigration right, we're going to have to turn off the magnets that draw people here and try to replace illegal immigration with legal immigration. Do you support more work visas, legal work visas for the American economy?
Senator Graham, there are several work visa programs I'm no expert on, but I do know there are reforms in the halls of Congress. There are some that need more reform than others. So yes, I do think the visa programs are necessary, but I do support congressional work on necessary reforms where they're needed. And I know a lot of that work is ongoing.
Do you think you're ready to be director if that job was offered to you?
Senator Graham, thank you for the question. I'm here nominated as Deputy Director. I hope after today you find me qualified for that position, and I look forward to hopefully winning your support.
Well, you'll get my support maybe for both jobs. Who knows? Thanks.